Montgomery County is home to several top-notch hospitals and medical facilities, but there is one facility in Bethesda that's in a league of its own, and its mission is to provide hope and support to children. Susan Kenedy has the story.
There you go.
Kelly Campbell has been a patient at NIH since she was 14 years old. You'd never know it, but she has a rare endocrine disease that could be fatal. When doctors in her home state of New York were stumped as to what could be wrong, they sent her to NIH, where doctors diagnosed her with Carney complex. When she came to Bethesda, she stayed at the Children's Inn.
I was sick when I was a little kid, and we didn't know what I had, so we had no name to it. So a handful of years after being looked at by a specialist up in New York, we came down here and finally got me diagnosed and figured out what I had. And the Children's Inn has just been amazing through the whole thing. It's been like a home away from home.
Today, she is at the Children's Inn with her family, but not for herself. Her 14-year-old daughter, Alexis, inherited the disorder and visits the inn once or twice a year.
She just had open heart surgery in September, which she handled beautifully, she did. But she's been in and out of hospitals and, trying to get everything stabilized with her and trying to get her back on her feet.
Dr. Philip Pizzo, chief of pediatrics at the National Cancer Institute, got the idea for the inn after he noticed families congregating in waiting rooms instead of heading to their hotels. He envisioned a supportive residence where families could stay for free while their children were being treated at NIH. The Children's Inn opened its doors in 1990 with 37 rooms. Today, there are 59 rooms at the inn, and it serves 1,500 families every year. And when you enter the inn, you find yourself in a place where the hospital atmosphere disappears. There are large living spaces, playrooms for children, kitchens where family can cook amongst one another, and a massive playground where the kids can just be kids.
You know that everybody here is going through a similar situation. They're all here to either discover or try and, be with the best of the best to try and figure out what's going on with their children or their families.
Which way are you going?
They look at them different here. You don't see a disease or a disability, or you see a child playing with another child, and that's a great thing to have away from the doctors and the looks and everything else that goes on with that, so it's been great.